Hi Kevin, how are you?
Hey there, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm a bit exhausted. I made this app. I told you the tracker. I've been trying to make it better, but I'm super excited because I'm getting in this vibe coding, cloud coding, all this stuff that I'm checking out on X and everything. And I noticed the OpenClaw, CloudBot, debacle. I don't know what it's called, MoldBot now. I don't know what's happening there. So I want to try it out. I want to try it out. I did try it last Sunday. My fiance has a MacBook Air, so I was like, let me use that. But I got scared. I got scared because I saw P. Steinberg say like you shouldn't do this if you're not, if you're not an expert. There's issues with security. So I thought of two ideas. So I saw you post a tweet saying that you can use a virtual private server, which I don't know what that is, like VPS. I don't know what that is exactly. But I was also thinking of doing the Raspberry Pi. I think it's like $150, which I don't know if I can afford right now. But help me out. Like, what should I do? Should I do the VPS? And like, does it work with my current cloud code? Like, I have the max version, the 5x. Can I just use that, or do I have to like? How does it work?
Okay, so first let's talk about where you want to use it. Is it on your local machine, or you want to use VPS, which is basically like a virtual private server? Let's say it's a server that has a dedicated space for you, and that's how you're supposed to run those like that. Some people decide to buy MacBook Minis, which is kind of insane,
Okay.
just to run that. But I would say if you don't want to commit to buy like even a Raspberry Pi or something like that, first to do it on a VPS and then to go and do it on a machine. Uh, okay, you can't use your Anthropic subscription with it. You need API access.
Wait, wait, wait,
Uh,
wait, wait. What do you mean? Like, do you mean like I have to buy another cloud?
No, it's not like you have to buy another cloud subscription, but you have to use their API because they don't allow third parties to use their subscription. This is the whole thing about the drama that happened with Anthropic a while back, and this is
Oh,
one of the main reasons. Because they don't want their subscription to be used on other platforms if it's not their platform. But I think there are some other ones like OpenAI, which you can use a subscription in OpenCloud, which is called now,
okay.
or you can use directly an API. An API is basically you don't have like a fixed payment for a subscription, but you pay as you go. So the more you use it, the more you pay. But be careful with this because this kind of bots tend to go insane on token consumption. Uh,
Yeah, I
to
wanted
get
to.
started,
Sorry to interrupt,
yeah,
but before we started the recording this, and this is why I wanted to record it because you shared some things with me that as a beginner, right, and as a beginner vibe coder, so I don't know coding, and I also don't know anything technical about like launching a private server. So for the private server, right, are there are risks that if I open the private server and I have an API on it, then I don't know, a hacker or like some attacks could happen and they could rack up my credit card bill like crazy thousands of dollars. Can that happen?
yes, exactly. So one of the first few things you need to do when you get the VPS is that you need to make sure to like secure it and harden it. Because CloudBot, even OpenCloud, even that is good, it does some things really badly. And if someone gets access to your VPS, for example, they get direct access to your API keys and they can abuse that. Uh, if a normal VPS, from the moment you initially started, you get uh, directly attacked. So there are bots and scripts that run 24/7 that check for open ports and things and the ways that they can attack you and gain access to your private server. So that's why you need to in the first 10 minutes you start a first server. You need to like make sure to make updates, create a user that is not root, and remove the possibility to log in as a root user. For those who don't know, is the higher level privilege that a user can have, like just let's say an administrator. we don't want to use the server as an administrator. We want to use it as a regular user, and that's the first thing that you need to do. After that, you have to make sure to set up the firewall to block incoming traffic from anywhere else, just from your like how I do it is that I allow access to the port that I'm gonna SH into the server just from my IP. So I check what my IP is. I go to the firewall rules and say to this port, only this IP with this SH key can connect to the server. No one else can connect, and this is the most secure thing ever. Keep in mind that if your IP changes, you will need to update the firewall, but that's another thing to worry about. But this is the only way that I know that it's 100% secure to do it like this. So
Okay.
what that you have to use your SH key, you have to update your IP in the firewall, and you can only access the server with this SH key with this IP. So that's like the number one most secure thing that you need to do. There are some other things that you can try. I use
Yeah, but
them
Kev,
in my
I'm gonna
program.
interrupt you. I'm gonna interrupt you there because
Okay.
I think I lost you maybe like a minute, or you lost me, I should say, maybe a minute, 2 minutes ago. I think I got the SH key and the firewall stuff, but I think I need to do some more research on my own, and then let me think about it, and then I might come back to you to help me with the actual setup if I decide, because I'm scared a little bit. I know I keep using the word scared, but
Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared that I don't think I'm ready for this. So I have to go back to it, but I think I'm gonna come back to you and give me like a week. Let me sit on this. Let me do
Yeah.
some research on
Okay.
my own to see how the setup works. Because as of right now, I think I'm gonna have to watch the OpenClaw from the stands, and see what happens
Yeah,
with it.
that makes sense. Because, like I said, OpenCloud has this issue that they don't protect your API keys. So basically, anyone that can get access to your server can immediately get them and abuse them. So it's really important before using tools like OpenCloud that you make sure that you are secure, because uh, you're okay. The idea that no one is gonna find me and try and attack me is wrong, because these attacks happen automatically and systematically. They are bots who do that. Like they don't need to target you specifically. That's
Yeah,
how it works.
yeah. I don't think I'm ready for this. And I know things are moving fast, and I do want to learn things fast. But I think it's wise to be a little bit cautious with certain things. And I think this is one of the things that if you're gonna give it access to all these, like money, right? Like I'm gonna give it access to money with the API,
Yeah,
and I'm worried that it's gonna cause some financial damage that I can't afford right now.
yeah. So that's why you need to make sure to be
Yeah.
as much prepared as possible.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay. I'll reach out to you next week to see if I want to continue with this. But thank you so much for helping
Okay,
me
sounds good.
with this. Okay. All right. Bye, Kevin.
There you go. Bye.